I was diagnosed with breast cancer in August of 2014 at Calvert Memorial Hospital. My first feelings that ran through my mind was shock. I couldn't believe what the doctors were telling me. I have always been a healthy eater, and I don't smoke, and I exercise often. How could this be happening to me? The second thing that ran through my mind was depression. I don't want to die yet, for I have 2 beautiful daughters to raise. I don't want to lose my hair and look sick. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. And losing my breasts that were a part of me my entire life. The third thing that went through my mind was anger. Anger for the cancer that was inside of me and how I was determined to survive it. Fight for my life and do all the necessary steps to get rid of it, with surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation. The fourth thing that went through my mind was acceptance. Acceptance that I would go through everything with ease, and I would be a breast cancer survivor. The fifth thing that went through my mind was joy. Joy knowing that I had my friends and my family here to support me. And also, God was here to guide me, to give inspiration and hope to other women who get diagnosed with breast cancer.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm okay.
Good. Good to see you.
Nice seeing you again, too.
Okay. Okay. Now, I have received a report about the biopsy, and the report showed that there is cancer in the specimen. That means you have cancer of the breast. You can see this, what we call an abnormal calcification, which is highly suggestive of cancer. And here is another view of the same thing, and it's abnormal calcification. And it's our job to see the patient from point A to point Z, simply stated, to the end of the courses, and make sure that she follows the instructions and that she accepts it, and you will get well.
So Denise, we know that you developed this breast cancer, and the initial treatment is always to get a biopsy to document that it is cancer and the type of cancer, of which there are many different variations in the breast, and also to see whether the cancer might have gone into the lymph nodes. So in your case, what was found was that the cancer had spread to the lymph nodes, and the concern there traditionally has been that that portends the possibility that there might be microscopic cells in your system that later on would show up as metastases, and that's what makes people sick from breast cancer.
With a diagnosis of stage 2 breast cancer, our recommendation is going to be for given the size of your tumor, our recommendation is going to be for nipple-sparing mastectomy. The size of your breast is really amenable to preserving your nipple. The biggest decision really to make at this point is, do you want to have mastectomy on one side, or do you want to have mastectomy on both sides? We know that from an oncology standpoint, it's not going to make a big difference. We're not taking that breast to prevent you from developing breast cancer in your other breast. And this is a very personal choice, whether you want to have mastectomy on one side or a mastectomy on both sides. You know, I call it kind of the peace of mind factor. Women who've been diagnosed with breast cancer, like yourself, this is a very stressful time. So going through mammograms and going through biopsies is very stressful. And most of my patients, I would say over 50%, say, I don't want to go through this ever again. I want to be able to sleep at night. I don't want to have further mammograms, because just having a mammogram is very anxiety provoking after you've already had surgery for breast cancer. So that peace of mind factor, it cannot be underestimated. That having a bilateral procedure is oftentimes something that will give you that peace of mind. And as far as from a reconstructive standpoint, you're going to, your symmetry, the evenness of the breast, that's going to be much better with a bilateral procedure. But ultimately, the choice is yours.
I'm producing this movie, Crossed Hope, to give information to other women and also to tell a story about my struggles with breast cancer.